And this was a sign of things to come, really. That was a near miss for Robbie Power and Jack Fiasco, Ruby, with a loose horse running across his path. But I'm afraid the same thing is about to happen here. First of all, the loose horse looks like he's going in the same direction. Then he changes his mind and comes back and gets him at the second attempt.
Yeah, it goes to go and run out and then decides, no, I'll come back this way. But there's two loose horses. Brings Jack Fiasco. It's like watching the Grand National, except none of these are ever going to run the Grand National. It was carnage, wasn't it?
Yeah, Capricorn went as well. We also obviously lost Hell on Earth there, the favourite, who had nowhere to go. And the horse in the red and white hoops, Castle Grange, refused as well after being put off. And that was a shocking fall for Miss Sedil and Sean O'Keefe. It's great to see the horse galloping away in the infield, and hopefully Sean is okay. I think Jerry said he was just sitting up. But there were only four really had a hope at this stage, Ruby. And the one thing we know about Elk Creek Bridge, for all that he's a very inconsistent horse, is that he stays well. And he was on a going day today, and his jumping was good in the main too, which obviously counted for plenty of this.
It did jump really well, and Favori Logique doesn't find a whole pile as usual. I think there's a Swan on the course here now.
Swan, yeah, makes an appearance here. There you see it.
There we have him as
the
well.
only thing we were missing up to that point.
Exactly, yeah, we had it all in this race, and Conor McNamara spots a really good stride at the last here on Owl Creek Bridge, jumps it really well, and he, as you say, Gary, he stays really strongly, and he's galloped away to win. There was a few quid from beforehand, but it's a really nice winner for Eric Mack and his son Conor. And these horses jumped with aplomb and galloped the ones that were left in it into the ground.
Yes, Conor really took the bull by the horns after that incident at the fence away from the stands. Here's the drone footage, and this will paint a very graphic picture of what that loose horse did.
Exactly, there's nowhere Puppy can go, and he ends up running into Paul Cawley and brings him into the corner. The one in red and white that refused itself, Castle Grange, that possibly could have went and jumped it, but you know, horses are a little bit like sheep, and they do tend to
just
follow
got put off, and it goes back, doesn't it, to what we were saying about Enveolan earlier on, as we see the Swan disappearing there, that he barely turned a hair when there was stuff like that going on.
Exactly, yeah, he had two of them in front of him going to the last fence earlier on the card, and as you said, Gary didn't look left or right, so yeah, but this horse just jumped like a buck and stayed going really well. Hard to believe 15 of them set out, and as we're watching them coming down the straight, there's only 6 of them in the shot.
Yes, return 7-1, came all the way down from 18, so maybe a little bit of a touch landed here with Elk Creek Bridge, and Conor McNamara managing to avoid all the mayhem on the way round. And my word, there was some mayhem in that beginner's chase.